Hello, this is our 100th video,
Thank you for sticking around for all that time.
and in celebration of us doing 100 videos, we are going to watch all our old shit band stuff.
Yay! We're also in Liverpool, Sound City, like the video last week was. This is not going to be fun. So we've got like 15 things to watch. So we're going to start from the very beginning. Not the first gig we ever did. The first gig we ever did, I believe my dad put the footage online.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that one.
And we asked for it to be taken down quite promptly, and then I don't think that exists anymore. So the very first gig we ever did, you won't be seeing, but you will be seeing something from the second gig we ever did. The first proper song that we wrote, we called it Your Mom.
Mature.
I believe because at some point... Okay, so the band at the time, we were 5-piece, me, Joe, another guitarist, I was playing guitar, Joe was playing bass, another guitarist, drummer, and a singer that also played acoustic guitar, and at one point banjo. It was the band started from us all kind of wanting to just play music. We didn't start it with a genre in mind. We didn't start it with an idea of where we wanted to be. We just kind of started making music. If you've been a long time viewer of this, you'd know that's not what we'd recommend doing. We'd recommend actually kind of having a plan or whatever. It shows because everything that we're going to watch today, bar like the last bits, is pretty naff. None of this is going to be up for download. You aren't going to be able to get any of this because it's naff and it's rubbish. And I think that's kind of the point, is that it's okay to be rubbish, I guess. At the beginning, like, because we learn all the skills and stuff that we have now from doing all this, even though it's a bit shit.
Yeah.
If you comment down below saying, you were shit, we'll agree. So, save your breath.
Don't bother.
Just laugh along with us. This is a live video. We'd never recorded it, thank God. I don't remember the song at all.
I do.
Okay. I know it was in A? I think
C
it was in
major.
A. It was in C?
The chorus was in C major, the verses were in A minor.
Oh, Relative Minor is in his first song.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
What is he?
Oh. Oh, wow.
What am I dressed as?
I like how you can't even see me.
Why was this bit in D and then the rest of it?
This was in a different time key as well. I believe this is in 3/4. Well, I just stopped. Oh, this is sloppy. This is so bad. I must say the camera work's not much better.
God, it really was a bad thing, wasn't it?
I remember that.
You behind me.
Yeah,
Yeah, you and your floppy hands.
Yeah, I used to strum like that. I don't know why. I remember that.
This is so very shit.
Yeah, but it should get better from here in theory. This is our second ever gig, ever.
No, it wasn't. We played.
Oh yeah, other than the little acoustic thing that we did.
What are you doing?
I'm a rock star! Ah! Is there a bridge? Is there solo?
Yeah, you solo.
No, other solo.
Yeah,
Both guitarists got solo.
Most guitarists got
Never,
solo.
never do that. I'm jumping. Oh! Bass solo. Do you hear that applause? Do you hear that applause? If you've ever wanted to know how to get bitches, our second song. It was a song that we kept in the band for quite a long time. It had changes, it had variations.
You wrote it.
It was my first proper song.
It actually stuck to one key and one genre.
And it wasn't too bad. It wasn't as a proper first song, I guess. It's not bad.
No.
Yeah, we'll talk about it a bit more later, but the singer that you saw in that video ends up leaving, and we ended up changing the lineup, and then all 4 of us that were left ended up starting singing. So that song got a complete. This song that you're about to hear gets a complete revitalization, but we'll revisit it in a bit. So this is the first song I wrote. It's got a music video. We filmed it at school. We got permission to film it in the sports hall at school. I guess to be something like A Day to Remember video that's in a school. Maybe. I don't know. And maybe the My Chem video was.
Oh dear.
Maybe. I don't know. This is called Two-Faced. Oh, the band, by the way, was called Idiots in Stereo. You can't really find anything that you can find from Idiots in Stereo online now is just the newer stuff that's actually not too bad. So if you want to go find that, you can find it. But
I wouldn't if I were you.
No, I've got a band coming soon. Just wait for that. We're making music now anyway, so.
Oh, look at Baby Matt.
Just go away.
We did like intro shots. We were like, well, I wanted to introduce each band member.
How long was my hair?
Well, it was that one when you started Music Lab. The first Music Lab video is that one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we had this like thing where we all met up as a band. But if you actually know Sheffield, none of the shots make sense. There's no mic cabling. That mic is quite clearly not plugged in.
My heart was pounding.
Boom, boom, boom. Wow, look at me. Look at me.
Look at your V-neck.
I've got that out now, Joe. Look at that classy man.
That was...
Is that around? Look at that's China! It's vertical. Look! Oh, that was a Willy shot. It gets all the women.
Your life become a porn. Just go away.
We thought this was like the bee's knees.
We had our food.
Oh man. Oh, look at those stick flips. Good cutting. Good. Oh!
Did you edit that?
Yeah. This might have been my first proper editing project, you know. Then song stops. This is very important that the song stops here. To watch us all walk to our instruments. With a thanks to everyone who...
Kaylee Proud.
I don't know why Kaylee Proud got a thanks.
Just go
Who
away.
was the fucking guy when it added?
Yeah.
Why did Kaylee Proud get a thank you?
Oh, look at this bridge.
Oh my god.
You ready for the best ending to any music video ever?
What happened?
Oh, High School Musical'd it. And then an outro, because an outro is very necessary.
You know, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
No, it's not terrible, I guess.
No,
I mean,
it is, but... Oh, Dev, you
it's
so
not
good.
slit your wrist terrible. Then a nice skate off into the distance. Which I suppose is not a bad idea for an ending shot. I wish that faded had been a bit slower, but... It's not too bad. We're now around the time where the singer decided... Oh, I think we kicked him out.
Yeah, we kicked him out.
Oh, yeah. We had our differences with the singer, and we ended up splitting ways. So there were 4 of us, 2 guitars, bass, drums. So we started writing songs together. Started doing songs where we all sang. We took different turns singing. One of us would write a song that'd be our song. Kind of like I guess how Blink-182 works with like the thing, but we did a bit more. We used the multi-vocal side of stuff way more. This is actually where I guess our influences started going towards like more pop punk, punk rock kind of stuff, which we gradually go towards. Like by the end of what we're listening to today, we are just a pop punk band. That I suppose now is the starting to go towards that way, but we'd all started listening to that kind of music and started being influenced by it. It was just we had to learn how to write that music, which I guess these next 4 songs is us gradually learning that process. And this...
We hadn't learned music theory yet, had we?
No, we were just kind of guessing how to write songs. Which is good because like the chorus to Two-Faced, which you'll be hearing twice today, 2 different versions, the main bulk of it is using chords 1, 4, 5, which was in A, which was A, D and E, which is like the way that you write a catchy song. A catchy song uses 1/4/5, 6 minor if you're wanting to be adventurous. So I don't know if that was luck that I wrote it like that, or I already knew that they were the chords that I should be using.
Maybe you'd learnt some Blink or Green Day songs and thought, ooh, that sounds nice, I might.
Yeah, maybe.
Use that.
Maybe. But we weren't off to such a bad start. I think most people's first songs could be worse than ours. Maybe. So, without further ado, here we went to my dad knows someone who's got a load of money, and he built himself a recording studio and just he wanted a band to come in so he could test everything worked. He didn't mix the song, he didn't spend any time on it. We just came in, recorded, he gave us what he'd recorded. This is what this was. We called it City of Dreams. No idea who wrote this.
Matt wrote it, sat on my bed.
Oh, okay. So if you actually watched really early Music Lab videos, we actually said that Matt was going to be making videos. It was going to do like a drum series. It ended up not working out. We didn't end up doing anything for Music Lab with Matt. But we're friends with him. Things we never fell out. I distinctly remember this being a bit shit. We did backing vocals on this, and we did like a yeah, I think, in it.
I remember that being alright.
I distinctly remember us hitting that note. 2 years later, I hit my second note.
You wrote this riff on the day of recording, didn't you?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Someone said, oh, we need a riff there. So you went, oh, alright, I'll write one.
I'm good.
You did.
Right, okay. This is City of Dreams. This hasn't got a music video.
Out of tune much.
It's a bit out of tune, isn't it?
The riff in itself isn't all that bad. This is you lead there, isn't it?
I'm singing. I got a bit of gruff.
Should have saved that to the second verse.
Sorry.
It's not bad actually. This is a bit shit.
Yes,
The chorus is a bit
singing
crap.
the notes that you're playing isn't necessarily the best of ideas.
Even Dev sounds American.
I'm surprised how alright I sound here.
Yeah,
Gutter?
You're not especially in tune, but it just
Doesn't matter. Oh, I remember this song had a bridge, like a breakdown, where we gradually built everything up. I remember that. Well, obviously we'll get to it.
Not bad actually. Well, it is bad, but
It's not too bad. Do you remember it now? We'll gradually build the
Yeah.
song up. Not sure about the snare. I like that strumming pad. That could have been a bit longer.
yeah. I wish that had gone into like a big heavy breakdown there.
Yeah, which in later songs we ended up doing. Men's had something similar. It didn't build up, but it went into a heavy bridge. Just to could have done a double chorus there. It's only 2.5 minutes long. Short and sweet. There's Joe's nickname. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. But the next song we recorded ourselves.
We did
It
in
was-
my bedroom.
It was no, we recorded this at Dev's, and then I put my jack cable into the USB socket and short circuited my entire laptop, which broke my laptop, and I had to get it fixed. And then we carried on recording. Yeah, so this is Two-Faced again. This is the song before the last one, and we recorded it ourselves as the 4-piece, 4 vocalists as well.
No, I think this was just you and Dev again.
I think we all did like backing vocals because I believe we put backing vocals in the end bit. You know the na 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 na.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is also a self-made music video. I don't remember it at all. I remember one bit, and it's the bit that we used as an outtake, where I hit Dev in the head with the door. I'll mention that now just because I don't believe the outtake is in the video. There's a bit in the video where we're going, hey! And we open a door, all stickers' heads out of the door go, hey! I was under the impression that we were coming back in the door, closing the door. The other guitarist didn't know that, and he was at the front. So we'd all gone out, well, opened the door, all gone out, I'd gone back in, closed the door on his head. It made a really loud gung, and it was so very funny. If I have the clip on my computer, I'll edit it in.
Hey! I thought we were coming back in. I'm so sorry.
All the recordings from now will be ones that we did ourselves. We never went to the studio after this. So the recording quality will gradually get better. Not necessarily to the point where it's actually, I guess, really good, because I think I'm just getting to the point now where I'm happy with my mixes. If you ever want to know the process from getting from this shit that you're about to listen to the song that we just released, the indie song that we just released, Home, this is basically the process to that. Including the first songs that were released on Music Lab, they were part of the process obviously as well. Right, I'm delaying, let's just watch this. Good start, this is a kid's recorder.
It's my kid's recorder.
Oh, we're doing mine!
Just go away.
Oh, we're miming! Why are we miming? What's
Just
this?
go
Out of time. That's really out of time.
Oh, dear. I was trying to like take the mick out of Limp Bizkit there. Like that was supposed to, I guess, be satirical. But this doesn't come across as satirical, it comes across as more, I'm a knob.
What is this?
This is shit. We had one day together. Oh, great. That was like I'm jacking off. Great. Okay, so I presume this was the best that we could do with what we had. I presume we just had one day to film and decided to mime because Matt couldn't bring his drum kit or something. Because we've got an amp stack behind us.
Yeah, I know.
It's a shit amp stack, but we've got... Oh, this has got a stabilizer on it. If you notice the track... Oh, this is it. This is where I hit Dev in the face. Maybe it's going to happen. Ah, the last bit didn't make it in. Look at the fucking monster can. I was trying to be relatable. I think that was worse than the first few.
Yeah, I do.
I believe at the time we didn't, because we were like, oh, we're like a proper band now. We're making like proper music videos. But now looking back on it, I think the first one was better.
This was the first song I ever wrote. And it's fucking
I don't think
shit.
it's bad. I don't think it's bad at all. I do, however, think that on this recording, the live recording that we're going to show you, you sound... I don't think you sing it lower, but your tone is so much deeper. Because on the recording, you sing it a lot
cleaner and higher.
Yeah. On this recording, you actually sing quite low, which is like, wasn't really what you did.
I wonder why.
No, I imagine it was just a spur of the moment thing. You started the song doing it, so you just kept doing it. Okay, this is the first song really with you singing.
Yeah.
I've had quite a few now, so I'm kind of used to it, but... Okay, so this is a track that was on our first EP. We recorded an EP at college when we... So, we're now at this... I believe that Two-Face thing was like towards the end of school, maybe in the school holidays, before college, before we started college. So this, I believe, is actually when we started college and we were getting ready to do our first EP. This song made it onto the first EP, but we're not showing it today. But it is on there. And then we're going to actually show you a song from the first EP. But this is a live video from before we recorded our first EP.
I do not want to watch this.
Yeah.
Why did I point to you when I was talking about Dev?
Lenny's mom. It was written about Lenny's mom. Got your words on the first line.
Fucking hell. Lennon, what?
That was
doing,
Dev!
man?
Dev!
Why do I sound like fucking? What am I doing? I'm doing your floppy hands here.
Yes, you are. This sounds pretty alright. Alright-ish. I'm not sure about the guitar. Yours looks a bit big on you.
It does, yeah, because it's. Oh my god.
Why is the song so big for so long? We don't die the song down at any point, other than the bridge.
Because fucking Dev doesn't palm me more.
That's a good point. Oh yeah, Dev had a problem with his wrist, where if he strummed for like half an hour, like if we had a band practice, his arm would just die. And so he never palm muted. This on the recording, just because you won't get to hear it, on the recording we layered the shit out of this. We layered it so much, put so many harmonies in there. It didn't sound good, but that was around the time when we found out what harmonies were.
Oh god, that one out. Good man. Dev, stop playing that riff. Did we have another chorus after this?
I suppose it makes sense though.
Yeah.
It makes sense to do something different. Yeah, it goes more driving, Matt goes to crash. That sounds good.
It does. It's not bad.
Vocally maybe, but we're all shit vocally. That's pretty big. Alright. I wish we'd had more energy. I think at the time we thought we had energy. But looking at this, it's
Yeah,
so...
if we were like...
If we were jumping about and shit and being like, "Rah, this is men!" Yeah, I think that'd have added so much to it. But I don't think that was bad. Okay. This is our first EP. Well, this is going to be a song from our first EP. So we'd recorded our first EP that I've just downloaded from online, where we'd put it on like... It's unlisted, you aren't going to find it.
This was the title track from our first EP.
Yeah, this is the opening track, which I believe like has a massive slow build up and then just kicks in with the song and then it never goes back.
Yeah.
Which I did a harmonic riff. Yeah. Sorry if the angle's slightly changed. Well, I've just had to change the card because the card got full. Okay, let's watch the first video. No, the first song from our first EP. When we said that it has a big intro and then builds up to the thing, because we started watching it and then the camera cut out. The big intro that we said isn't in this version.
Yeah, we've just cut it out because this was the YouTube version and we took it. You've taken this from the YouTube version. We cut that out of the YouTube version.
I wonder why.
Because it was fucking like 2 minutes long.
Yeah, I suppose. Okay, so this is that song. But it's not too bad. I mean, it's not really a riff, it's just chord progression. I'm not sure about that. Go! No. It's a bit cheesy, a bit corny.
I think that should have stayed heavy and we should just have had one vocal, like you like shouting something really loud.
Yeah, kind of like that punk song that Blood Red Shoes did. Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Bit thrashy. That didn't need to die down. Especially the palm muting sounds a bit shit. It sounds tubey.
Yeah.
I don't know if tube is necessarily the right way to describe it, but it's more fun to be weird, is it, Joe? This must be gonna die. If we'd have used better lyrics, it might not have been so bad.
No.
Loud noises!
Oh.
Loud noises! Loud noises! Why do we make these rules? Always break them!
Alright.
I didn't mind that. I thought it was alright.
I didn't expect it. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought I was going back into a normal riff and then ending.
Loud noises! noises.
I could have ended there. Oh, I didn't need that. Landing on the vocal would have been so much better. Ah, that is worth saying that for the first EP. When we were recording the first EP, our guitarist, slightly because of his hand, slightly because of he just didn't turn up to practice, left the band. We'd had some disagreements and stuff anyway because like the three of us wanted something and he wanted something else, and it was like it's something that went on for months, and we ended up parting ways, if you will. So we ended up recording the first EP. We ended up re-recording a lot of stuff because he had vocal parts on stuff and guitar parts on stuff, and we ended up re-recording all of those. And so that was a song that was just three of us, and we stayed with the three of us up until the very last song that we're going to listen to today.
This is just me and you.
Yeah, we got an acoustic guitar one day, went in the studio and just bashed out a cover, a Blink-182 cover. So this is Going Away to College that we did acoustic, and I distinctly remember this being pretty good.
We'll see.
Maybe not for our standards today, but for the time, maybe. Look at that artwork! I remember we layered a lot here.
I think this is where we discovered Twinklers.
Yeah, we always have a track now called Tinklies or Twinklies or whatever. We always do like really high stuff like we did it for the indie track. And it just sounds nice. We didn't do it enough for the indie track, I don't think. Good so far. That sounds nice. Sounds pretty. Sounds kind of country.
We hadn't double tracked this. It sounds better than this.
Did I do the harmony? This is the most angelic I've ever sounded.
Must have missed the kickoff. Don't depend on me to ever follow through on anything, but I go through hell for you when
Look how long my fringe is. I noticed that when I was looking through this. Like, obviously I had it for the majority of when we've been making the Music Lab videos as well, but my long fringe now feels, to me, like, that is so very long. Like, now that I've had short hair for like 2 weeks.
This bit just sounds mental.
Kind of pretty.
I haven't been this scared.
Oh, we always ended it with this riff. That's kind of nice.
That was alright, yeah.
Blink never ended it like that, but we always did because we thought it sounded better.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess from here on in, this is all the stuff that you could find online now. Maybe even the Going Away to College you can find online now. So this is, I guess, where we got to like proper band. I guess. I mean, in my opinion, it's still not good enough. Like,
no, definitely not.
if I was making it now, I'd be like, yeah, we're restarting that. It's not good enough. But for a first band, like, I think that was a good. We progressed well. So, we in the summer after we recorded our first EP, we recorded 2 songs. I don't know why we recorded 2 songs, but we decided that we were going to do them both as singles, and we gave them both music videos. One was called Anthem, which is sang by our drummer, and one was called Happy With A Hug, which me and Joe sang. So we're going to start with Anthem, then we're going to do Happy With A Hug.
No, we did Anthem and Having Fun Dancing Silly as singles.
Now Having Fun Dancing... Yeah, that's what I'm on about. Oh yeah, Happy With A Hug's the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I said Happy With A Hug, I meant Having Fun Dancing Silly. I've numbered them wrong on the thing. So, Anthem and Having Fun Dancing Silly are coming to you now. Anthem first. Official video. The in brackets the official video has an exclamation mark. Just to reinforce it.
Also has two
Dashes.
little dashes.
It does. Oh, look at that vest. Oh. I haven't had the college badge on. I don't know though. I'll do that. This mix isn't too bad. It's not the best.
Matt you should have took your Barnsley College thing off.
Yeah, it's a film that Barnsley College.
Cheer up, emo kid t-shirt.
in my shots, you're just lurking in the background on the
Yeah,
desk.
why is that?
Something that I know now. Do I see?
Oh,
Fucking Maine.
the bridge in this, I swear in a song for the first time, I think. I believe I said the F word.
Away from home. Turns out I'm wrong.
That's nice. That's pretty nice.
Your desperation. Missing something inside. For so very long.
You didn't go that high.
I should have.
You could never nail that live. You two always got it live. Ah. So he's using a China, but it doesn't sound as good as maybe it should.
No.
Oh yeah, this is my bit.
You have a bit?
Yeah, I swear. I don't remember it.
Fucking nervous.
This is later. That was pretty later. That had a lot of stuff. It had some backing gang vocals. It had
This
you doing
this
backing
could have
vocals.
done with a better video.
I feel as though it could have done with a better recording as well. If we'd gone to a proper studio, I think this would have done pretty well. So I was saying, like, my dad still thinks that this is song is a song. Your bass looks really shiny. That's the guitar that I still use. I still use this guitar.
I still use that bass too.
Yeah, so we, I guess, nowish kind of look like us now, I guess. Other than I've chopped all my hair off, but
Yeah, it was alright.
yeah, it's pretty good. That was, I believe, Happy with a Hug wasn't better, but I don't think it was much worse either. So
I don't think Happy with the Hug was as good.
and I don't mean Happy with a Hug. I mean Happy Fancy Silly.
Oh yeah.
That's next. Okay, so this was released. This next song was released very similar time to the previous song.
It's a really basic song. It's like your 4-chord song, isn't it?
Well, I did it on purpose. I believe at some point we were on about talking about, oh, we should just do a 4-chord song where we just play the same 4 chords over and over and just do a song around that. And I said, I'm going to write a song like that. And I did. So I almost did it, again, satirically, but I guess it just more comes across as it's a boring song. Or at least it's boring chord progression-wise. But I did it on purpose. So this is Having Fun Dancing Silly, which we weren't very good at writing lyrics. They're all a bit cringy. I think towards the end, the lyrics maybe got better. Towards like as...
Yeah, but not yet.
Okay. Having fun dancing silly. Look at that.
Oh no, it's this video.
That's very noisy. Look at the noise! Okay, so in the performance shots, I've got straightened hair. In the other shots, I don't think I have. I think I've just got this like mullet. So I'm saying that's not my guitar. I broke the string on my guitar that morning. So I just went to the practice studio where we were and asked if I could borrow a guitar.
Da 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 da.
A proper pop punk breakdown here as well. This was a cliche of a song. Here we go. Are you ready? Oh no! Joe fell in the pool. That totally didn't take 2 takes and he had to go get changed. I believe his arse is out for the rest of the video as well. There he's chasing Matt.
Oh jeez.
Why'd you have that? Oh yeah, it's you around the bike. It's kind of a happy, summery song.
Yeah.
We released it at the right time. Oh, look at that. That cutaway was not needed. That. Not needed.
No.
Matt's fucking going for it there. Like, Can we just replay that over and over, please?
No. No, we cannot.
From us recording those two singles, we then spent the late summer and autumn writing a Christmas EP. We tried to do it, I guess, like how proper bands do it, where they just kind of go away and write songs for the specific release and then go into the studio and record the release, rather than what we had been doing, which was just kind of write songs and then eventually bundle some of them together. So this is the only music video that we made for that EP, but we are actually going to listen to every song from that EP, and then there's one song after. Okay, this is definitely the best music video. I remember that. I remember that this is definitely the best music video that we have. Yeah. I mean, it's still in your house, which 3 of these videos have been. Oh, look at my living room. Consider we're better recording as well.
What was
joke.
that?
That was a cum joke. Classic. We were classic. Joe's a girl there. God.
My hair looks like a lampshade. It's like, see, the haircut that I have there is a haircut that I like on girls.
We used to call the gap in my hair a vagina. If you look at all the old Music Lab videos, I've got it quite a lot. That was good editing.
This here.
That editing was pretty alright. Reggae.
Don't iron over the.
It wasn't on. For some reason we decided to do reggae for this bit, because some pop punk bands did it, so we decided to too. Because we're original.
This is not bad actually. Well, it is, but
It's not though. If this was like a first demo of a band, it wouldn't be too bad, I guess. I'd say work at it for another year, but
I think the speed masks the problems with the song.
maybe.
We're genuinely critiquing it now and not just saying fucking shit.
Yeah, this is getting to the point where it's worthy of acknowledgement, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to listen to the rest of that EP. There's no videos to it, but whatever. Okay, so we start with Mittens, which is a song that I wrote. And I think it's an alright song. Don't know what the recordings were like, I can't remember it. What I do remember from the recording is that we bounced it out in mono. Stereo being 2 speakers, mono being 1 speaker. So if you play mono through stereo speakers, both speakers just play the same thing. But we didn't fix it. We put the EP up on Bandcamp with one of the songs in mono. I have the Pro Tools session for the EP, I believe. I just don't have Pro Tools anymore, so I have no way of accessing it, so I have no way of getting a stereo thing. So you're going to listen to the mono version of it as well, just like we are now. That's an amateur mistake.
Yes, it is.
Let's go.
It's getting cold outside and I think he's right.
That was
You to be with me.
I like that riff. Well,
I don't like the drums.
no.
She takes me by the hands and I know that I know.
I did an acoustic version of this, which I don't have on me, but that was pretty good too.
Don't go like this, that's what I say. What am I supposed to do? On my bed.
This was supposed to be like quite a quick, in and out kind of song, and I think it served its purpose.
This isn't bad.
Actual dynamics as well. I think we should write a pop punk song soon.
Yeah.
And show what. Like, now that we've shown you everything that we've written up until this date, we'll now show you how much better we can do it, I guess. This bit that we're building up to, I believe, was heavy.
Yeah, it was the drop bit.
Hopefully. Hopefully. Be heavy. It's not a drop because it's a build up. Because of what the drums are doing.
Yeah.
This should have been a boom, ba-ka, boom, boom, ba-ka. That's what that should have been.
She takes me by the hand, and I know it's our time now.
I still like doing that now, having to stop and then coming out. Just that reverb just cut out, just blatantly just muted. We never did that live because that was done in auto-tune afterwards. Motherfucker! I remember that too.
That was okay. I quite like that.
That's alright. So all this is from the same EP, so all this was recorded at the same time, or written at the same time. This next song is called Christmas Should Be in April, and I'm going to show you the entire song because it's like 15 seconds long. Because we wanted to be Blink-182, basically. So we wrote a comedic 15-second song, which shat on religion, basically.
Yeah. Bravo.
Can I have the click on, please?
What was that at the end?
There's a very high chance you wrote that.
Maybe.
That's a very you thing to do.
Maybe.
Any opinions on that, Joe?
I have no opinion of that.
The mix is shit
I
on
think
that as well.
that this kind of zone that we're in here, what we do with the guitars is really good because we kind of discovered guitar harmonies here, and the guitars all sound mint. Not quality recording wise, but
the actual
wise.
recording, yeah. Okay, not recording, the actual playing. Yeah. Okay. This, I think, in my opinion, maybe my favourite song that we ever did. I just think this next song is very catchy and...
Yeah, this was my song. I wrote this.
It's called Waiting in the Wings, and we actually, 2 years prior to it, had another song called Waiting in the Wings, which we never... No, we did record. I just don't have it. It just disappeared. I wonder why we called it the same title as a previous song. As if we were a big enough band to just be like, yes, we're rehashing an old song. No, it was a completely different song as well. But this was completely you. And I distinctly remember this song being pretty good. I like the intro because we do the first bit of vocal because it stops and it's just nice. From what I remember, it might not be. Let's listen.
Wide awake, stare at the ceiling. Phrases that need repeating. It's too cold outside tonight
Yeah, live
to
we did,
even
didn't we?
think of walking too far into a day.
Now I know.
Sleepwalking to
But this is where vocally you started getting good.
Yeah.
Like you started like harmonizing and shit. And sadly, I was like 2 years behind you. Like I'm just getting to that stage now, so.
wake up in the morning tomorrow just to see the sunrise. And I'll find you on my doorstep again. Just by closing my eyes. And I'll wait here at the top of the street for your car to pull in. Goodbye, but you know that all.
This was very all-time low inspired for me.
This is good. I think the mix on this is good as well. It's not amazing, but it's demo quality. There's palm mute.
Walking in and seeing the faces, different times and different places. The sunlight shines away from me. I guess I'll sit here on my own. Close eyes, close from an angel. I smell of your perfume. I don't wanna leave tonight. I know I won't forget you. Lost my keys, but it doesn't matter. Your tease, your antimatter. I've only come here to say.
I could have done better with the lyrics, I think.
I don't think it's cheesy lyrics though.
No, it's not, but I could have done better.
I'm disappointed that we put it that late on the EP. I think it kind of works with the style of everything, but I think it's just so much better. The guitar should have lasted longer. I don't have any criticisms, other than the one bit in the bridge that the guitar should have lasted longer. Right at the beginning of the song where I said it's the vocal bit that I like, where it's kind of a cappella. Live, we used to stab on the guitars doing that. And then the last little riffy bit, we used to do halftime and it sounded really good. Turns out we didn't actually record it that way. That's
Shame.
sad. We did a lot of songs where we played them live differently to how we
Yeah.
ended up recording them. That kind of shows to me that we recorded them far too early.
Yeah.
We didn't play
Yeah.
the songs enough to let them develop and have our opinions change them and then record them. We just wrote songs and then recorded them.
Yeah.
So if there's a tip to take away from this video, it's when you've written a song, play the shit out of it, take months on it, write, like, thinking of different ideas that might work in it and stuff, and because you're going to end up doing that anyway. You're going to end up going, oh, could we do that there? And if you've already recorded it, you're just going to end up with two different versions of the song, one which is better and one which is the recorded version. Not a good path to go down. Okay, this is Reindeer Games. I don't remember much of this. I remember the riff. It was the countdown.
This was our Christmas song.
Yeah, because it was technically a Christmas EP, but this was the only Christmas song on it, other than the song after, which is a cover, Blink-182 again. So I think this might be rubbish.
We'll see.
That's a gong.
This was where we discovered MIDI.
Yeah. Yep, that's a xylophone sampled in there. That doesn't sound too bad. Is that key change?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it was. It was deep G.
That sounds alright. Sounds happy.
They say I'm too old for Christmas. I'm not too old for Christmas. They say I'm too old for Christmas. I'm not too old for Christmas. Too old for Christmas.
I don't like the key change up sounded alright.
Yeah, the key change down.
back down doesn't. We could have masked it. Maybe.
We should have done relative minor, I think.
Maybe. 'Cause that sounds pretty alright. He just suddenly goes happy. Yeah, bitch. Well, this is twice as long now.
I think this was the bridge.
They say I'm too old for Christmas. I'm not too old for Christmas. They say I'm too old for
I think the
Christmas.
concept of the song
I'm
is a
not
bit
too old for Christmas. They say I'm too old for Christmas. I'm not too old for Christmas. They say I'm too old for.
This is where Matt gradually goes to the notes that he should have been singing. He started singing way low. Then I come in singing the right notes and he just gradually slips in. I think the main thing to take away from this is that musically we weren't too bad. Recording wise could have been improved. And vocally, other than you in that one track, vocally we were a bit shit. But I'd been playing guitar twice as long. Well, even now, I've been playing guitar twice as long that I've been singing. Like at this point, I've been singing what, 2 years? If I've been playing guitar 2 years, I was wank. So.
Yeah.
Feeling this. This is how feeling this sound is. Wait.
Yeah. We're robbed.
Okay, so I presume that we went through the thought process here of just going. If you've heard "Feeling This" by Blink-182, they have like loads of vocals going off in the outro, and then they gradually just fade the music out, so it just leaves vocals. I presume that's what we tried to do there.
And that was the weakest track on the EP.
Yeah, I agree. And it was last, so. And now for the bonus track, because you can add bonus tracks on Bandcamp. So we didn't announce that this song was on the EP, it was just a bonus track. I think that was mainly because if anyone paid for it, we'd be able to argue that we don't have to pay Blink any money because it's a bonus track. They aren't buying that. Don't know, no one ever bought it, so it's fine. Right, this is the cover of Boxing Day, which I distinctly remember being a bit shit.
We'll see.
Don't know why that intro's there.
Ruins the mood a bit, doesn't it?
Doesn't sound too bad. Hey!
You sound alright, yeah.
That's all hard.
No. Me doing low harmonies is rarely a good idea.
I think what's weird with this is that I've never liked the original of this song.
So why did you agree to doing
I don't know. I still don't. I still would choose to not listen to it. I have a version of the EP that song was released on, and I specifically deleted the song so it would never play it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why. Maybe now I'd like it because I haven't heard it in years. But I just don't remember not liking that song. Why? You do that on every one. You're like, alright.
Yeah.
Daughters. I like that riff though. Simple, but I like it. See that, we recorded a load of harmonies for that riff as well, but we were clever enough to make them really low in the mix. Can you hear the melodyne, the auto-tune? I can. Oh, I thought it ended there. I wanted to jazz hands.
No, this is definitely taking too long.
I realised that recently, with the...
What is Matt doing there? That was out as fuck.
And it's taking too long to finish the song. Like, with all the songs that I'm writing now in the band, and when you joined the band for the small while, we write a song, like, procedurally, so we'll have a riff, and we'll just play the riff and kind of go into a verse, like what we feel a verse should go into, like, while just jamming it. And then we'll do the same with that into a chorus, and, like, just kind of jam that, and then kind of do repeats and see what will work where. And there's a very high chance that after the second chorus, we'll do like a little bit of a bridge and then be like, the song should end there. Like, we'll play it all the way through like what we've got and go, there's no need for another chorus there, there's no need for another riff there, there's no need for anything, we'll just finish the song there. And that's like, we've done that with nearly every track that we've wrote as a band currently. And we did it like when you were there, and it's just, I've seen that a lot recently with like, these types of songs that aren't progressive rock songs or prog metal songs or anything, that aren't bringing anything new to the table constantly, that are just kind of, the verse is the same as the second verse, and all three choruses, if you have three, are all the same. I've noticed that it's actually more effective to cut down on them and to have less repeats in a song and actually make the song shorter. Maybe just have more songs, but like that's kind of, I guess, the theory that we're working on. Like, we've written a shit ton of songs in just a small amount of time because the songs are quite short, so we've been able to spend time making those small amounts sound as good as possible rather than just repeating a load of shit and having it. Like, you can have too much of a good thing and it can spoil it. I think that song's a testament to that. Obviously, I've cut it down, but it was like 4 minutes and it didn't need to be 4 minutes by any means. It could have been two and a half and it'd have been fine. Okay, this is the last song. At this point, we were looking to get a fourth member because I'd been playing guitar on my own for a year, and it got to the point where we were writing stuff in the studio, like for that Christmas EP, we were writing stuff that needed 2 guitars to replicate live, at least. And it didn't sound as good live. So Joe said, it's way easier to find a bassist than it is a guitarist, which at the time was true. So he was more than happy to jump onto guitar and play guitar. So we were looking for a bassist, and we ended up finding a bassist, and we then decided that we were going to start a completely new band and kind of do it like, I guess kind of like a reboot, if you like. It was the same stuff with the same people, it was just bigger and better. And we were going to do that, and then we kind of already had 2 recordings, and then we kind of finished those off. We didn't end up recording those with the new member. Although I
think we did.
Do you think we re-recorded?
Yeah, I think we got Ben in on a Tuesday, didn't we, to record?
Maybe. Yeah, we definitely did.
Because his bass was in the studio.
Yeah, definitely, in studio too. Okay, so we did end up using him to record. We ended up just releasing them as demos. I believe they're still online somewhere. They'll probably be in a shining state. There's no point looking. The story, I guess, after that would be, we decided that we were going to record. We just started an apprenticeship at the record label that we now work at. And we were going to do some recordings at the in-house studio that we had at the time. And we went in to do that, and then we ended up, as drummer was moving to London, and Joe didn't want to do the pop punk anymore. We've been doing it for like 4 years. It developed new tastes, new likes. So the band ended up breaking up. If you want to watch the our band broke up video, I'll link it up there. Yeah, to the left. I'll link up there. So you can go watch that if you want to know why we ended up breaking up, but I think we're going into way more detail. And it's fresher, so it's more likely to be more true. So if you're interested in as to why we broke up, you can go watch that. So we only ended up having 2 songs from that new era, if you like. This is one of them, and this is going to be the last song that we listen to today.
We don't have the other one. The other one has been scattered to the 4 winds somewhere, so...
I think he's still online. This is the track that both me and Joe sings in, so it made more sense to show this one. Anyway, so here we go. This is called Watching You Fall. There's a chance that if you've been sticking with us for a long time, some of you have already heard it, because I believe we promoted it through...
Did we?
Probably, because we were doing Music Lab then. We started... Okay, so in terms of Music Lab, when did we start doing Music Lab? So the Christmas EP came out in presumably the December. Our first upload was a month before that, in November. November 2013. Video cut out again, so there's a definite chance that the thing moved. That's why. What were we talking about? Yeah, so...
This is the last song we ever did?
Yeah. Well, the last song we ever released without it being Music Lab. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, remember that. 8-bit intro.
X Factor.
So Matt sent to write riffs that were already there. Like the Christmas song one sounded a bit like the Countdown theme tune.
Yeah. Did we write it? We knew.
I think it was in all 4 of us. 3 of us. This, tempo change. Oh no, sorry. The pre-chorus, which comes after, goes quicker by 220 BPM, and then the chorus goes back.
Really?
I don't know why, yeah, I went to 220 instead of 200. Don't know why.
Nah. Of course not.
This is the first time that we ever wrote a chorus and put the main riff behind it. We wrote this to kind of be like a jumpy song, and then live we jumped to it and kind of tried to, I guess, get the crowd going.
Didn't work. The bit I played in the pre-chorus here.
That was good, yeah.
Break down. This bit always sounded good.
Yeah, because I just played every string.
I remember I did D, the A, and the D, and then I did the third of the high D.
Yes, you did. The China in every one of these sounds horrible. And louder.
That was okay. I quite like that.
Yeah, it was alright. I thought we did fine on that. So,
That is the evolution of our musical prowess.
and if you want to go further than that, if you want to listen to anything that we've written after that, we've got a playlist that's all the songs that we've written. So go watch that playlist, I'll link that up there.
This has been a traumatic experience.
This has gone on for way longer than I thought it was going to do. We've like had multiple camera changes and shit. So, if there's anything to take away from that, it's don't be afraid to be shit. But it's okay, because at the time you won't think you're shit. So, I hope this has maybe helped. I don't know.
I think this has helped us, you know. I think when you get to a stage where you feel, yeah, we're quite a good band, listen to your old stuff and then listen to your new stuff and see if there's a noticeable difference.
Yeah.
And if not, then consider making some changes.
Yeah, and it's also worth saying, like, the bits that we got better at weren't changes that you could just make. Like, the subtle things that we gradually improved on, like, we gradually got a bit more inventive with chord progressions, riffs, harmonies, vocal harmonies. That all came from just trying stuff. So it was like, in the first EP, we tried a few things with harmonies and it sounded a bit shit. By the second EP,
it was a bit better.
we got pretty good at it. It was a year later, we'd had a year of writing songs and recording those 2 singles and the acoustic song and stuff.
In between both of those EPs, that's when we first learned how to structure songs as well.
Yeah, and we like then played around with it and wrote songs that had weird different structures, and obviously now we're writing songs that got completely bizarre structures. So really, I've taken away from this as getting, I suppose it kind of makes sense anyway, but just getting to a point where you're happy with what you're doing just comes from just doing it. You aren't going to get good at writing songs unless you write a load of songs. And I can guarantee that the first amount of them will be shit. If you don't think they're shit, that means that you haven't progressed to that next level yet, because you will progress to a next level and you will think that the things from the previous level, if you like, were shit. There's a chance that the songs that we're writing now, in, say, a few years' time when we come back to maybe watch those back, there's a chance that we might go, they were shit too.
Unless, however, you've been in a band before and the band you're in now is maybe your second band and you're still kind of writing songs and these songs that you're writing now are better than your old ones. And the point I want to make after that short statement, I don't know.
What was your point?
I was giving Fizzy Blood as an example.
Right.
As how they are a band that has just started, and the first songs that they wrote as Fizzy Blood were fucking mint.
Alright, okay. So, after Joe madly explains that, what he means is, I guess sometimes the first songs that you write as a band, if you've all been in bands before, there's a chance that this new band and incorporating different ideas from different bands and stuff, there's a chance that the first song that you write with that band is fucking mint. There's a very high chance that that could happen because I guess you're bringing in different inspirations and different techniques and stuff that you've been working on your own or in previous bands. And I mean, I can vouch for this now with this new band, is that having the change of lineup and having a new kind of genre to work around and having a new everything makes your imagination run a bit more, and it makes you run with different ideas and new ideas. Whereas if we were still in the band that we've just been listening to now, I don't think we'd be as good at songwriters or musicians as we are.
No, definitely not.
From doing other stuff and from writing songs for Music Lab and all that. All that has made us better from doing different things. So maybe that's worth saying as well. Like, you just writing songs for just your band, or just writing songs for just your acoustic thing, or whatever it is that you're doing, maybe go out of your comfort zone a little bit, and maybe just, even if you don't release them or don't play them live or whatever, just go and write songs with different people. I'd recommend doing that. I've never actually done that. I've never specifically gone to someone and just gone, let's write a song. But from now starting a second band, I think it's worth doing. I think it's worth writing songs with different people and getting inspired by them. And I think that's the thing that exists. You can get inspired by other musicians, just being sat in a room with them and just having a new experience of writing music. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm presuming this video is going to be super long. But it's video 100, which is fucking mental.
Yes, it is.
That's 100 Music Lab videos that are public and you can watch right now. Wow. Thank you for not disliking all of our videos to the point where we stopped making videos. Yeah. We may do another 100 within a few years. Maybe. Maybe Joe's gonna die.
Let's get some food.
Yeah, I wanna go get some food.
See you later.
See you in a bit.